Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of TLFC. Today we're going to take a look at some of the USL kits that have released early this year. So we're going to look at both the USL Championship and USL League 1 and give some of our thoughts on the kits that have already come out. So we are definitely waiting on quite a few kits. When all the kits are released, I will end up ranking them from first to last.
Gene, if you ain't first, you're last. You know?
But for right now, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what all these kits look like and give some of my thoughts on them. So before I do get into that, I wanted to thank everybody just for all the support lately. You guys have been awesome. I really appreciate all the positive comments, all the subscriptions, all the likes. You guys rock. Appreciate it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Please like the video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2025 USL Championship and League 1 early releases. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're going to start off with the USL League 1, and the first kit I want to look at is AV Alta's home kit. So I have already given some thoughts on this kit, but I'm going to do all the kits, so we're going to give thoughts again, and here's the kit. I gotta say, I really like this kit. I think it is a very beautiful representation of that Antelope Valley area. If you're not familiar with the area, it's basically high desert north of LA, so it's north of the mountains of LA, and they really nailed this one. I love the look of it. The dark greenish blue base color is really sharp, and obviously they have a silhouette of a Joshua tree on the shirt, and you can kind of see at the bottom of the shirt, it has that high desert valley look with some bushes. They nailed this. So if anyone who's ever been to the high desert, this is pretty much what the high desert is synonymous for. I have family from there. I've seen Joshua trees my whole life, and I love that someone brought this into a kit. I think it looks sharp. It's a beautiful shirt. Whenever I get around to rankings, I can't imagine this one ranks low. So this is your first look at the 2025 AV Alta, which is a new club on the block, and this is their new home kit.
Beautiful desert scene.
All right, so that's going to bring us to another brand new team for the USL League 1 this year, and that is going to be FC Naples, based in Florida. And here's a look at their kit, and I gotta say, I really like this kit. You know, it's not the most spectacular kit I've ever seen, if I'm going to be honest, but I like it. I think Hummel does a really good job making shirts, and this one's no exception. So the club's branding, Naples, is right on the beach. So they're going with that dark blue color to represent the ocean and what the water looks like in that general region of Florida. And I love the little yellow, crescent sun in the bottom corner of the shirt. It gives that really good sunrise look, or sunset look rather, because they are on the west side of Florida. And I think it's really cool. I think it's a sharp shirt. I like the collar on the shirt. I like the sleeves. It does have a very classic look to it, and I like that about the shirt. I also like that it has some cool stitching in the shirt. There's some wavy stitching in the shirt just to kind of give it a little bit more of that ocean look. So I think this is a nice inaugural kit for FC Naples. Definitely not the worst inaugural kit I've ever seen. And I'm very much looking forward to see how they do this year. But as of now, this is your first look at the FC Naples, a brand new club, and their 2025 home kit.
Florida man saves another Florida man from a Florida man.
All right, and that's going to bring us to another new club in USL League 1 this year. That's going to be Portland Hearts of Pine, and here's a look at their away kit. I've already done the home kit, so I wanted to start with the away kit, and I love this away kit. I think it's really unique. I can't say I've ever really seen a kit like this. Portland knocked it out of the park with both their kits this year. So obviously there are hearts all over this shirt, and the heart is meant to represent the team's take on the Dirigo slogan. That is the slogan of the state of Maine. So Dirigo means to lead, and this is the Dirigo heart is what they're calling it. I just think it's cool. I think it's sharp. I think it's really good branding. And I love the way that one of their inaugural kits is really leaning into that branding and putting the heart all throughout the shirt. I think it's really cool too how it really ties in well with the badge. The heart location in the badge perfectly aligns with the other hearts in the shirt, and I think it's a really cool touch. I just like the shirt. It's simple. I've never seen anything quite like it, and I can't imagine Portland fans are gonna dislike this shirt. I imagine it's going to sell very well. Maybe not as good as the home shirt, but this is a cool shirt. It's sharp. I'd wear it out. I think it's cool. Portland did a great job on their away kit.
'Cause if you break my heart, my egg could break your heart.
So let's go ahead and take a look at their home kit. And I have already reviewed this one, but we'll review it again just for the sake of this video. And this one I absolutely love. This might end up being my favorite kit of every kit released in every league for 2025. This shirt screams Portland. It's got the dark blue hoops, the green hoops to represent the ocean and the trees. They capture that in a lot of their photography here for the branding and the release of the shirt. Obviously, you have a guy chopping wood here. Maine in general is well known for lumber. And then you have a guy fishing which Maine is known for their lobster industry and obviously many other fishing industries. So very cool shirt. I absolutely love this. The long sleeve version is just as cool as the short sleeve, if not better. Looks incredibly sharp. I love this shirt. I might have to buy one myself, and I have no real ties to Maine. I do have a little bit of family in Maine. My family's originally from New Hampshire, so I might have to grab one of these, but can't say enough good things about the shirt. It is very, very cool. The branding's on point. The sponsor's on point. It's a beautiful shirt. So well done, Portland Hearts of Pine. You guys and your fans have some amazing kits, inaugural kits for the 2025 year.
Give me that.
What?
Give me that.
Okay, so this is going to bring us to another new club in the USL League One, and that is going to be Texoma FC. So here's a look at Texoma FC's kit. So they're called Texoma because they're right on the border of Texas and Oklahoma. Texoma, get it? And it's really cool. So right where the team is basically located, there's actually a lake called Texoma Lake, and I think they do a good job capturing that in some of the stitching of the shirt. So you can see there are city names in the shirt. You can see, you know, a river, some bordering. You can see some lakes in the shirt. I think they do a really good job pulling in the local area. Obviously, it's somewhat a map of the local area, quite obviously, and I think it's really, really cool. It does have some shades of like a Chivas shirt. I think that's cool. I think it's good branding. I think a lot of people in that area will really, really like that color scheme, and this is a really nice inaugural shirt. I can't imagine fans of this fledgling club are going to be upset with this. I do look forward to seeing their away shirt. I'm hoping it's just as cool. Like I said, Hummel has been making some great shirts, so this one is no exception. I really like it. I love how it ties into the local area, and if I was a Texoma fan, I would definitely buy this. So well done, Texoma, on your inaugural 2025 home kit.
Texas, Oklahoma, what's the difference?
All right, so that's going to bring us to our last new club on the block for the USL League One, and that's going to be Westchester Soccer Club, which is based in northern New York in Westchester County. And this shirt is a little plainer compared to some of the other ones. It is another Hummel shirt. You can't really see some of the things that make it special until you get close to the shirt, as is pretty common with a lot of shirts nowadays. This shirt does have some really unique stitching in it, so it captures a bridge in the shirt. You can see some of that wire bridging in the shirt, and that is meant to represent the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge, which connects the Westchester County to the other side of northern New York and some of the hamlets north of New York City there. And I love this shirt. Not my favorite, like I said, but I still think it's cool. I think a lot of people will think it's really boring, but I like it. It's not the worst inaugural shirt I've ever seen. They did try to tie some local things into the shirt to make it a little bit better. I do like that it says "We Are Westchester" on the inside of the collar. Definitely not the best shirt, but like I said, I don't hate it. So I'm not sure how well this one will do in the rankings. It's going to depend on the other shirts out there. If I was ranking it with the other shirts I just went over, it would rank pretty low. But I've seen worse inaugural shirts in my life. Talking to USDFC, sorry guys. But yeah, this is going to be your first look at the 2025 home shirt for a brand new club, Westchester Soccer Club.
Westchester, New York.
All right, guys, that's going to go ahead and bring us to the USL Championship. And the first club we're going to go ahead and look at here is Detroit City. So here's Detroit City's home kit for this year. And this is the only photo I have of this home kit. And let's just take a moment to be extremely happy that this is an Adidas shirt that is not the template I hate. Oh. Thank you, Adidas, for not making another lame template shirt. I don't like the template. This is so much better, and it's one of the most plain shirts I've ever seen. I'm not hating on it. I actually really like it. I think it's really clean. I love the sleeves on the shirt. And if you compare this to the Detroit City team's shirt from last year, this is a much better shirt. I did like the badge on last year's shirt, but I think I even said last year's shirt looked like it came straight off a Ross Dress for Less rack for like $15. Their initial photo of the shirt wasn't great, and I just don't think the fans really liked last year's kit, and I didn't really like it that much either. And I think this is a massive improvement from last year's kit. It goes back to their traditional badge, which looks good. The gold badging on the Adidas looks sharp, and I just think the plain maroon with white sleeves is a sharp, clean shirt. So well done, Detroit, and thank you, Adidas, for not making it the template. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, God, for this wonderful, wonderful day.
All right, so next we're gonna look at Indy 11, and here is Indy 11's away shirt for 2025. And I think this shirt does a great job capturing the identity of Indianapolis. Obviously, Indianapolis is famous for the Indianapolis 500 on the Indy Motor Speedway, and this shirt nails that. This shirt is made by Under Armour, which I can't say I've seen many soccer kits in Under Armour, so I do like that. It's a little different. And obviously this shirt has a checkerboard pattern to represent the checkered flag on the Speedway. Even the sponsor nails it. You know, they have that big Ford logo, which I like. It flows perfectly with the branding of the club. Obviously their badge has that checkerboard look to it as well, hearkening to the racetrack, the race environment that is Indy, and I like this shirt. I think it nails it. I think they nail their club identity with this, and I would probably buy this if I was an Indy fan. So this is gonna be your first look at Indy 11's 2025 away shirt.
Shake and bake.
Which is gonna go ahead and bring us to Indy 11's 2025 home shirt. And once again, they're nailing that checkerboard look. Obviously, this is very much the branding and identity of the club with their badge and the local racing scene. And I just like these shirts. I think they both do a good job capturing what the club is all about. I like that it's Under Armour. I like that it's somebody a little bit different. The sponsor works. This one isn't as nice to me as the away shirt, but I certainly don't hate it. I certainly like it. It would be a shirt that I would probably purchase if I was an Indy 11 fan. And I just think it's cool. I love that checkerboard look. It perfectly encapsulates what this club and what that area is all about, and I'm definitely a fan of it. So well done, Indy, on your 2025 kit designs.
Shake and bake.
All right, so that's gonna go ahead and bring us to Monterey Bay, and here's a look at Monterey Bay's away kit for this year. This just leaked last night. Well, as of filming, it leaked last night. Might be a couple days before I release the video, but I like this shirt. I think it's clean. It's much better than Monterey's kits from last season. I tend to love Charlie kits. I think Charlie genuinely makes the best kits in the world right now. They're really nice. If you've ever seen one in person or ever owned one, they're very high quality shirts. They're nice. I really like them. The stitching on them is gorgeous. They have really awesome badges, nice rubbery embossed badges. They're really sharp, and I like this kit. I think it's clean. It's not the most spectacular jersey I've ever seen, but I think it does a good job capturing the club's brand identity. It says crisp and kelp on it. Kelp blue is the club's color, so the blue on the collar would be the kelp blue, and I just think it's really cool. I like that it has the wave pattern in the printing / stitching of the shirt. I like the shirt. I don't know how high it will rank, but it certainly won't rank low. Nice shirt. That's your first look at Monterey Bay's away kit for 2025.
It was swimming in the kelp when I saw it.
And that is gonna go ahead and bring us to Monterey Bay's home kit for 2025. And I have to say, this one's a banger. They nailed this one. It does a great job capturing that land and sea vibes that Monterey is known for. If you've ever been to Monterey, it's a beautiful little town on the coast in California in Monterey Bay, and it is gorgeous. And I think this does a good job capturing the cliffs and some of that topography that is all around the bay. And I think they tried to do their best to get that into the stitching. So it is called the Land and Sea Kit. You can even see it stitched into the collar there. And I think they nailed that. I think they nailed the look and the color and the vibe of that whole area. I love the white sleeves on this shirt. The dark blue, kelp blue color with the lighter blue to give some accents for the ocean and the cliff lines. It looks sharp. This is a really cool kit. If I was a Monterey fan, I would buy this in a heartbeat. I can't imagine they won't sell tons of these because their previous season's kits were pretty darn boring. This is a massive step up. So this is gonna be your first look at the home and away of Monterey Bay for 2025.
Some of the most gorgeous coastline in the entire world.
All right, our next team is going to be Sacramento Republic FC's home shirt for 2025. So here's a look at the shirt, another Hummel shirt. And I gotta say, this isn't a spectacular shirt, but none of their shirts really are. They do keep simple branding and simple designs on their shirt. And as far as the club goes, I think this does a good job capturing that. So I do like, this cardinal red, maroon red, whatever you wanna call it, shirt, base shirt, and I love the different colored stripes in the shirt. It's classic, it's clean. It looks like a nice, clean soccer club kit, football club kit, if you will, and I really like this shirt. It's definitely not gonna rank incredibly high in my rankings, but I can't say that I hate it. It really does kind of harken into the club's identity of simple dark red shirts with stripes. In the past, they've done like a sash stripe, but I like these horizontal hoops of different shades of red and white. I think it looks cool. Like I said, not the most incredible kit. We'll see how it does when I end up ranking it here when all the kits have been released, but as of right now, I don't hate it. It does tie into what the club traditionally does, and this is gonna be your first look at the 2025 Sacramento home shirt.
Oh my stars and stripes blue band!
All right, guys, so that's gonna go ahead and bring us to our final club in this video, and that is gonna be FC Tulsa and FC Tulsa's 2025 home shirt. And here is a look at the kit, and I think this is a very, very cool kit. So it is meant to represent the architecture in Tulsa, and based on how they are representing this kit or branding this kit, the golden brushstrokes throughout the kit are meant to symbolize beauty and progress in the area. And I believe they're going for a marble design. So if you look at marble, you know, the way marble flooring or marble rock, stone, it does have some of that paint splattery looking texture to it. So I think that's what they're going for. And I think they did a great job with this shirt. I really like it, that it's just a nice black shirt with gold accents. I probably would think they are going to sell a ton of these. I think it's a very cool shirt, has a nice traditional collar. I'm always a fan of nice traditional collars, and I just think it's a pretty unique shirt. I think a lot of clubs get away with doing some pretty boring, uninspired shirts, and I'd say this one is the opposite. Obviously, it's a little Jackson Pollocky looking, so, you know, it looks like someone just took a paintbrush and kind of splattered on the shirt, but that was the intention of the design, and for that reason, I do like it. I certainly don't hate it. I imagine it won't rank that low in my rankings. I think I'll probably put it pretty high. I'm not sure if it'll be at the top, but it will definitely be up there. It's sharp, great color scheme. Black and gold is almost impossible to miss with. It always looks clean. So for that reason, they're pretty smart to design the shirt that way. And I can't say that I hate it. So this is going to be your first look at FC Tulsa's 2025 home kit.
Is this Italian marble?
All right, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Thanks for sticking around and watching to this point. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Please pound that like button so we can get this thing driven up in the old YouTube algorithm and get your boy some more likes and subs. I'm sure that doesn't matter to you guys, but I'm trying to make the channel grow, so I'm doing my best I can. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully soon I will be releasing rankings for all these kits, and next week I'm going to go to San Diego FC's inaugural home match, so I'm going to go ahead and do a vlog of that game. So stay tuned for the upcoming content that I have coming out. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. Have a super fantastic week, and we will catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.